Welcome back for part 2 of our reflection on the recent collaboration between Racquet Studios and the production team at Future plc and GamesRadar to deliver the 41st annual Golden Joystick Awards and the spring edition of GamesRadar's flagship digital game showcase, the Future Game Show. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the tech and workflow that we deployed for the capture and broadcast of the events.
The Golden Joystick Awards, which had returned for its 41st year, was hosted as an in-person event, as well as being live-streamed around the globe via GamesRadar's native platforms and a host of partner web streams.
The Racquet Studios team installed the set, which comprised a 14-metre wide LED volume with a bespoke tiered stage, which produced a completely immersive production. We also installed all of the AV equipment for the event, including a front-of-house D&B sound with relays for the room, musical instruments and stage equipment for the live act, a teleprompter system, multiple overhead spotlights, effects lighting, relay screens and a full light and sound crew for the live production.
To deliver the broadcast, we implemented a full 7-camera system, which included 3 overhead Pt.2 cameras, 2 static side-of-stage cameras and a roaming gimbal-mounted camera and a handheld BTS camera. This was purely a Canon camera ecosystem, driven by Canon's Pt.2 controller systems. The benefit of using Canon's full imaging ecosystem included not only unified color science, but also log curves and outstanding optical performance.
For both of these events, we installed an entirely Canon workflow. For the Golden Joystick Awards, this included Canon CR-N500 Pt.2 cameras, 3 of which were rigged into the ceiling of the venue and worked flawlessly due to their rich features, including their 4K 1-inch sensor with wide dynamic range with very low noise, 15x optical zoom with high clarity optical performance and image stabilization, dual pixel CMOS autofocus with face detection, unified Canon color science, log curves and skin tones, great connectivity with options like XLR, SDI, HDMI and the ever so useful power over Ethernet, and especially useful for this shoot, auto tracking functionality. The 2 floor-standing static cameras were Canon XF605s, which, with their smaller format and spec, were the ideal choice for an unimposing yet powerful capture device. These cameras also offered a 4K 1-inch sensor with wide dynamic range and low noise, again 15 optical zoom and 30x advanced zoom in full HD. They're an all-in-one handheld broadcast solution, dual pixel CMOS with autofocus and face detection, again unified Canon color science, log curves and skin tones, telelamp functions, and again great connectivity with XLR, SDI and HDMI connectivity.
All the cameras were operated remotely using Canon's RC IP1000 controller, which offers precise and accurate control with assignable buttons, a 7-inch touchscreen LCD with autofocus control, quad live view monitoring feeds. It allows you to configure all of the necessary camera settings without the need for a PC, control up to 200 cameras, compatible with the Canon Pt.2 XF605 and Cinema EOS cameras thanks to the XC protocol, tally lamp functions, unified color science, log curves and great optical performance.
The Future Game Show was an entirely different animal. Broadcast on March 21st, 2024, this was a pre-recorded studio-based production that was quite distinct in its technical approach. With the application of a virtual stage, we shot at Racquet Studios with an 8-metre wide chroma green cove, producing a live composite with 3 cameras for the executive producer and his team to have the live visual required to ensure the right shots were being captured.
The main A camera used for the production was the Canon EOS C500 Mark II, and the BC cameras were made up of 2 Canon CR-N500 Pt.2 cameras with live Unreal Engine compositing.
The 2 Pt.2s were static, and the A camera, which was mounted onto our Agripment mini jib long arm, was mounted also with a wireless teleprompter. This camera produced all of our sweeping shots and camera movements that brought the show to life. This was a real test of the Canon ecosystem, with the Cine products integrating with the Pt.2s. The Pt.2s were outputting 3D data, which relieved a lot of the challenges that come with using multiple camera tracking solutions on such a production. These camera systems were paired with both the Canon RC IP1000 and the Canon RC IP100 controllers to complete the camera and control ecosystem. The rest of the production included our lighting array, which consisted of Quasar double rainbow tubes paired with light panels Gemini 1x1 hards to produce a dynamic image-based lighting solution fed by Unreal Engine in real time. All of which in turn was being driven by Disguise VX2 and RX2. The Disguise hardware and software for this shoot also managed all camera calibrations, Unreal Engine pipelines, as well as live green extension matting for extending our green cove beyond its physical size in the studio, allowing for much more dynamic, wide camera shots throughout. As with the majority of our virtual film productions here at Racquet Studios, we deployed the incredible Stipe Red Spy 3.0 tracking solution with its Cinema XD expansion module connected to our Canon Flex Zoom lens. The XD module was to take direct Cook-Eye Zeiss lens data in real time from the Canon Flex Zoom lens with incredible precision and accuracy.
The result of all of this technical integration made for stunning events, with the Future Games Show reaching a global audience of almost 10 million viewers alone. Leave your comments for us here. We hope to see you next time.